Hey everyone, I'm Sage Valentine. Welcome to my channel. Right now I'm going to review Survivor Season 31, Second Chances, Cambodia, Episode 1. Some of you guys probably watched Episode 1 and were scratching your heads like, old school versus new school? What in God's name is Terry or anybody else talking about? I know I had one girl on Wednesday ask me on Twitter, what are they talking about when they say old school and new school? Well, Terry basically explained it when he said that the old school players basically searched for food and tried to create a shelter before they started playing the game. And the new school players, as soon as they reached the beach, they really started playing and strategizing. Yeah, it's partly true, except for the fact that the old school players started to create their alliance while they were gathering supplies and walking around and walking on the beach as well. The thing is, as far as Episode 1 of Season 31 goes, everybody is on an even playing field because no one has any idea of what is going to happen in this game. This is all fresh and new. And regardless of when you played, the only thing that any of these players needs to realize is that their main goal is to not repeat their past mistakes. And Vetus, unfortunately, fell into the trap when he tried to manipulate the women. And it blew up in his face because you could tell at the tribal council that he still didn't think that he was going home yet. He figured that everybody would probably eye Abby Maria or someone else because of what happened with the whole bracelet situation. Speaking of the bracelet situation, it was very suspicious that Abby's bag appeared in PG's bag. I think that Abby was probably correct in thinking that PG kind of sort of knew that wasn't her bag, or it was her bag. But the problem is that Abby needs to remain calm, and it will get her very far in the game. And after tribal council, I'm sure she realized that there are 4 people gunning for her, especially after the things that she said during the tribal council, which is why I believe that people need to be very careful during that time of the things that they say when they're talking to Jeff Probst, because Jeff Probst is the king of shade on Survivor. So if Julie Chen is the queen of shade on Big Brother, Jeff Probst is the king of shade on Survivor. And he will call people out, but he does it in a nice way, which is why I love him. So there are a few players that are falling back into old habits. Quickly, there's Sharon talking a mile a minute and revealing that she is a super fan. There is Jeremy, who once again thinks that he is the big boss and is trying to create this alliance that he doesn't know is solid yet. Obviously, Vetus made his mistake. Steven thinks that he is the outcast again when this is a whole new crop of people. All Steven needs to do is talk. That's all he needs to do, and not be so obvious when he's searching for an immunity idol. Be like Kelly and go out there and act like you are gathering things, and as she did, leave a couple things down so that people could pick them up and say, oh, Kelly's out here gathering more things, so just in case she gets caught, she's covered. But I think the person that's making the biggest mistake that I've seen is Terry, and not because he allied with Spencer, because Spencer is a pretty stand-up guy, and I do like his strategy at this point. But I think his biggest mistake is that he believes that he is at a disadvantage versus everyone else because of his age, and he feels like the other players are also at a disadvantage, whereas some are using it to their advantage. Terry, on the other hand, is revealing his cards a little bit too early, and he needs to calm down, because what he doesn't realize is everybody is on an even playing field. No one has any idea of what's going on in this game so far, and really he needs to sit back and be a little bit more observant before people think or get the impression that he's trying to use his age as a weakness so that he can stay in the game. Even though he might not intentionally be doing that, these players watched his season. These players watched other seasons. He has to be very, very careful. I really like this episode, and kudos to the Cagayan tribe for winning the first immunity challenge. Also, kudos to the Cagayan tribe for not dumping all over Kelly Wigglesworth. I think she did the damn thing this season so far by pushing herself to her limit, trying to help her team to victory twice during this game. Also, I think that these players need to be on their P's and Q's now that the tribal council is right after the end of the immunity challenge, and these players don't get a chance to go back to the beach. They can't regroup. They can't make last minute decisions. They have to go to tribal council, sit down with Jeff Probst, answer his questions, and then go vote. So as I said, they have to be very careful of what they say at the tribal council, because that could be their last nail in their coffin. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. To my Big Brother fans, hey. To my other fans, hey guys, I love you all. Take care. Don't forget to rate this video. Leave your comments. Let me know what you're thinking about season 31 of Survivor. Me, I'm in love with it. Let me know what you think and what you thought of this episode and who you think will win this season and who you're rooting for. Also, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my brand of crazy, and hit me up on Google Plus and Twitter at Sage Valentine. If you guys are noticing something different, it's because unfortunately I had to upgrade my phone. My poor baby was dying. This was my previous phone. This was the iPhone 5C. My poor baby, but it got me through a whole year of reviews, so I'm happy about that one. So until next time, you guys take care. I will be back to do my review of Scream Queens and then to do another review of Survivor. So, I love you guys. Take care. Bye, guys. Bye.